All right, so for those who don't really know me personally, I'm a huge fan of hip hop music. Okay, so Stitches, for those who don't know, he's a rapper from Miami. He's a white dude, and I have to put out white because he's like the next Vanilla Ice, pretty much. Stitches, I discovered this guy about a year ago on complete accident because I was looking up this song from the Insane Clown Posse. It's called In Your Face. And amongst the searches, this song came up. This is Brick in Your Face by Stitches. Okay, so I had to skip the first 26 seconds because all he says over and over is, now what you gonna do with it? So get ready to indulge in some white boy rap. If I had to count how many times he said, now what you gonna do with it, it would blow your fucking mind. Okay, so I just want to put this out here. Stitches definitely has the look of a really hardcore gangster rapper. He's kind of big. He's got tattoos all over his body. This was made about 2 years ago, so now he's got a lot more tattoos on his face. You'll see that when I pull up the Molly Cyrus video, and then I'll give a quick review on that. Okay, so anyways, he definitely has the look, he has the size, he has the voice. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with, or so you would think. A lot of wasted potential. He kind of reminds me of a exaggerated character you would see on like Grand Theft Auto or something like that, or something somebody would create on a video game, like put tattoos everywhere on him and make him kind of big. There's this part that he's about to say that I'm actually kind of a big fan of. I know it's going to make me sound like a hypocrite here, but I actually like this part for some reason. I don't know why, it just seems so raw and energetic. Okay, so this video was published on April 23rd of 2014. So Stitches was born in June of 1995, so this would have made him 18 years old. And this is what he had to say. Shut the fuck up, I could still smell your afterbirth. That's another thing. He talks a lot about how he's such a bad fighter and that he's a bad motherfucker. After the song is over, I'll give you a quick little history on his fight record. Your blood. This trope in rap music. Oh, I'm gonna take your girl, I'm gonna take your bitch. God damn it, can't you rappers think about something else to rap about? No thank you. My girlfriend likes my blow. I got knocked out on the flow. Okay, so, again, guilty pleasure. I really like this part. I don't know why. Actually, I know why. I'll just tell you later. Alright, let's put an end to that. Alright, so anyways, I don't know, I think the reason why I really like that song is for the sole fact that, like, I listen to heavy metal music and they scream a lot, and, wait a minute. Look, it's a FedEx truck. I work for FedEx. Well, tomorrow's my last day, or today's my last day, but anyways. Anyway, so I see a lot of potential in this guy. I see him being one of the best rappers out there, but the thing is that he wasted it all on mediocrity and trying to be like every other rapper. Oh, I sell drugs, I'm gonna fuck your bitch, and all this and all that. So yeah, it's definitely wasted potential. He's got the voice for it, he's got the energy. I mean, I would have a lot of energy too if I was doing cocaine, but I drink Monsters, which is like one step below cocaine. Just 2 more ingredients and you make cocaine. I'm just joking. Anyway, so he wrote this parody song. It's called Molly Cyrus. You can have a listen for it yourself. I'm just showing. So my beef with Stitches is he talks this very tough game about how he's a big bad motherfucker and he's not afraid to fight anybody. Maybe he isn't afraid to fight anybody, but at the same time, fear is what drives you to be a better fighter. So the very first video I've ever seen him in where he's fighting, first of all, it was a gang war. It was a couple of guys hitting each other with ball bats, and then when the opposing team leaves, Stitches finally shows up, grabs a ball bat and throws it at them. Doesn't even hit any of them. And then, of course, he's talking. He's flaunting his shit, you know, calling himself a thug, whatever. And then the second video I seen, it was like well over 5 minutes of him just talking shit on Instagram, saying he's going to beat the shit out of this one rapper, Miami Flyboy or whatever. And they never fight. It was just a big disappointment. There was no payoff. Then he was trying to challenge the game, which if anybody's ever seen the game, he's a pretty big built motherfucker. One of those guys you just don't cross. But here's the thing. He was waiting for the game at a nightclub, saying he's going to beat the game's ass, whatever. And then he finally shows up. Now, this is where the only part of this I will ever give Stitches respect. He showed up by himself. No gun, no strap, no weapon, nothing. But he still got laid the fuck out. There is no shame in losing a fight. But it wasn't to the game. It was to the game's manager. Whack 100. Fucking laid him out one hit. And yeah, it was a sucker punch, but I've been sucker punched and even I didn't get laid out. And I don't claim to be a big bad motherfucker. So the next video you see, and I'm going to give him a little credit on this. Again, I'm giving him too much. He was running away from two dudes that were trying to jump him. Now, again, I get it. He was being jumped, so I wouldn't want to, stick around for that kind of fight either. Yeah, being jumped isn't cool, It's a 2-on-1 fight. But anyway, so, so his credibility's been lost. He's faded in obscurity. Nobody's really heard from him again. I don't even know what he's doing anymore, but... So then, okay, let me talk about this song for a minute. It's pretty much like a really bad parody song where... Okay, that's not disturbing at all. Where pretty much Stitches talks about, like, fucking Miley Cyrus. And I would understand if there was, like a punchline to that, but there isn't. There's no payoff at all. All he says is he's just going to fuck Miley Cyrus in the ass. He's going to offer her drugs and shit. It'd be different if, like, he made a Hannah Montana reference or something, but he barely references anything that makes Miley Cyrus Miley Cyrus. That's it. He just has this weird obsession, and it's borderline creepy. I was watching a video on Good Mythical Morning about a guy who got tattoos of Miley Cyrus on him, and even Miley had called him out and said that he's a creepy motherfucker. I wonder if she thinks the same way about Stitches, writing a whole song about fucking her in the butt. But then again, I don't know. Also, I heard that Stitches, a.k.a. Philip, also has cancer. Now, this is nothing to joke about. This is nothing to mock because it's a serious issue. Stitches, if you're listening to this, yeah, I'm not a big fan of your music, but I know it's like to lose somebody to cancer, and I know how horrible the disease can be, so I really want you to fight it. I hope that they're able to nurture the cancer and stop it while it's in its infancy, and hopefully you make a full recovery. Just do me a favor, when you recover, fucking quit being a rapper. You're a drug dealer, okay? You make more money than me in one night than I would in a fucking lifetime. So I'm pretty sure that rap money that you make doesn't even matter. Alright, peace.